Hey folks, Dude here, coming at you on Wednesday, June 17th. And, I don't know if you guys have heard about it yet, but there's this news story going on. And it's kind of one of these, kind of lapsing into the Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn, whatever. I'm not calling her Caitlyn, not calling her Bruce, I'm calling her Cruz. And that's just what I'm simply going to call her. Herm. Capital, and mini H, Herm. Ugh. Well, anyway, there's this lady, and she happens to be a member of all places, formerly a member of Planet Fitness in Michigan. So, Planet Fitness bills its gyms as quote unquote no judgment zones, and says her membership was, well, she says her membership was unfairly revoked after she complained that a transgender woman, read him, was believed she believed was a man was using the locker room. So basically, she walked in there, do, and then brrrr, she's staring at a dingus, and she's like, "There should be no dinguses in here. There should be only kajiggers. I have a kajigger. You don't have a kajigger. You've got a dingus. Dingus are not allowed. This is a no dingus zone. Take the dingus and get out of here." Well, the kicker is this person, who refers to herself as Carlotta Sklodowska. Carlotta Sklodowska. Wow, that just rolls right off the tongue. That says hot, sexy woman to me. So anyway, she has contended that, well, she is allowed to do such because Planet Fitness says that they are a no judgment zone. She can go in there, and the thing about it is the lady who was affected is a lady by the name of Yvette Cormier, Cormier of Midland, Michigan. She's suing Planet Fitness now for $25,000 for the loss of gym facilities, embarrassment, emotional distress, and other damages stemming from the incident which occurred earlier this month. And that was written in March. So anyway, she goes in there. Dude, you know what I think? Well, we bounced all this off each other and the, Around the Cabin podcast that I did yesterday. And we were bouncing things off each other. And my producer, Rich, said, "You know what? I bet you dude just turned around and said, 'Now check out these.'" And she just went, "That's a dingus. Dingus is not allowed in here. This is a kajigger zone. Take the dingus and get out of here." Well, she started complaining. She basically told a whole bunch of people that, you know what, dude walked in there, whipped it out on her, and she was not appreciative of staring at somebody else's dingus. She only has to stare at one dingus. Probably that's going to be her better halves. So anyway, she was not aware that Planet Fitness has a policy that allows members to use a locker room that, quote-unquote, matches their gender identity. So when she walked into the Planet Fitness facility, she said she was frightened when she saw what she believed was a man standing there. Quote, "I was blocked because the man was standing there. It freaked me out because why is a man in here?" Well, she said she told the gym staff that the man was in the locker room. She was informed of the gender identity policy. Cormier was contacted by the corporate office and was told the same thing. During several visits to the gym, she told other members about the encounter. She then received a call from the corporate office. Notice, this is a very liberal thing when they do this. They're going to bully you into shutting up because they're trying to institute their own way of thinking. Informing her that if she did not stop discussing the encounter with her, did not stop discussing the encounter, that her membership would be revoked. Cormier declined the ultimatum and her membership was canceled. Carlotta Skolodowski later came forward claiming to be a transgender woman that Cormier had encountered. She wrote in Facebook. Ugh, oh, man. She wrote in Facebook. Okay, what did she write in... Oh, God, I just looked at her page. Oh, on Facebook. I am not going to tell you this is like the most effeminate thing looking at... No, it's a dude, okay? That is a dude dresses like a girl, okay? But here's the kicker. Skolodowska said, quote, "I am not actually a member. I was there as a guest of one of my friends." So anyway, Skolodowska, and I'm not going to put the Facebook link in the room. If you want to look her up and look up the name and all the rest of that happy horse stuff, let's just say it looks, how do you describe it? It basically looks like a grizzly bear dressed up like a girl, okay? Okay? That's pretty much about the easiest way to describe this chick. Take a grizzly bear, put a really stupid looking wig on it, put a dress on it. That's Carlotta Skolodowska. Woof. So anyway, this lady got screwed over because these, liberals are trying to stuff it in her face for her to maintain the mindset of keeping the new paradigm of liberal thinking, trying to wipe out the old ways of doing things, and we're going to bully you if you complain about it. This lady, I hope she sues the crap out of them and wins big time. I hope she creates such a maelstrom for these guys that they go, okay, this is not comfortable for us anymore. We're either, one, going to change the policy, or two, we're going to make a third changing area for transgendered persons or persons of, unknown origin who just basically want to say, we want to go in here and basically do our own thing. I think dude went in there, saw a chick, and said, boing, here you go. I think that's exactly what Carlotta, whatever dude's name is to begin with. If you got a dingus and not a Kajigger, you're a dude, okay? If you have the XY chromosome and not the XX chromosome, you're one and not the other, okay? You cannot switch them in midstream and say, just because I dress different and I call myself something different, I am a girl. You are not a girl, dude. You're still toting around a dingus. You are not toting around a Kajigger. And you are not a girl. Miss Cormier, I hope you take these guys to the cleaners, and I hope you win more than $25,000. I hope that the jury says, you know what? That's not nearly enough. You, Planet Fitness, need to learn a lesson when you start doing these things going, okay, we're not going to actually tell you up front and center the way that we're going to do this. We're going to do it behind the scenes, and if you catch us at it, we're now going to try to bully you and try to make it so uncomfortable for you that you cannot continue to call us on something that you don't like. So here's the thing. I mean, they are a business. They can do whatever they wish to. But, big thing is you should be publicly stating your business methodologies, not simply just going, okay, well, there's this one chick complaining now, let's shut her up by saying, if you're gay, that's cool. If you're transgender, that's even better. If you go in the ladies' room, you ladies better not complain about it because dude is allowed. You know what? If I was in there and I was a girl, first thing first, if dude basically whipped out on me and I was a karate person, I would have kicked him square in the nuts. I would have just dropped him right then and there and said, you know what? You don't belong in here. Get out. And if he did something even more untoward, like, turn towards me with a grin on his face, oh, he'd be hurting bad. Big time. Dude, don't put a dingus where the Kajiggers belong. Plain and simple. I'm going to break up on this one, folks. Eat good, keep the tendering as always, always. And if you see something that looks like a girl, but really looks more like a grizzly bear with a wig and a dress on it, that is not a girl. Oh, I'm going to break all this one, folks. See you guys.